So know how you love and know how to communicate what you love and how you want to be loved.
Hey guys.
What's up, everyone?
We are so glad you guys can join us again. I am Jameer.
And I'm Deandra.
And we thank you for tuning into
Meet the Nicholsons,
a place where we discuss faith, family, fun, finances, and relationships.
Yep.
So, babe, what do you say we introduce the people to the conversation we were having a little bit earlier today concerning our relationship?
Yeah, we were talking about how the first 10 years of our marriage was a struggle. Yeah. We just would argue and we couldn't get on one page, one accord. And so that we wasted a lot of time.
Yeah, definitely.
trying to learn each other. Mm-hmm. And we had some good times and some bad times. And I remember early on, one of the good times, it's so simple, but it meant the world to me. We were in high school because we are high school sweethearts. We've been married for 17 years now. And anyway, Jameer, back in high school, Jameer was coming to my house to watch a movie. And
no Netflix and chill.
No. We had WB.
Yeah.
Channel 11.
Yeah. It's a northern thing.
Anyway, we started watching the movie, and before Jameer got to my house, he stopped at the corner store bodega to pick up some snacks for himself. Well, I had no clue he was stopping at the store. Well, anyway, we start watching the movie, and he pulls out a 25-cent bag of Doritos, and he's like, "Hey, I bought these for you." And at that moment, I knew that I loved him, and I felt like he loved me from a 25-cent bag of chips.
Low maintenance.
No, it's not about being low maintenance or easy to please. It had nothing to do with the cost of the gift. It had nothing to do with how big it was. It was everything to do with the thoughtfulness behind it. And so it's not really about the materialistic part of it, but you took time to think about me when you weren't even around me, and that just meant a lot to me.
Okay, now, babe, through our conversation, we decided that it was a turning point in our relationship where we stumbled upon a book. Mm-hmm. And that book was by author Gary Chapman. Called The Five Love Languages.
Yep.
Yeah. And that book helped us tremendously.
It did. It did.
And it continues to help us even today. Yes. So, babe, you want to expound on that a little bit?
Yeah, I'll be happy to. So in this book, Gary Chapman, his theory is that everyone has a love language, and that there's a total of 5 different love languages. And so with the love language, it's the language that you speak and that makes you feel love when other people speak it to you. Yeah. So I know that sounds a little bit confusing, but let me try to explain it. There's a quiz. Guys, go to www.5lovelanguages.com to take the quiz. But on the quiz, it gives you a score and it tells you where your love language is. So for me, my love language top score is receiving gifts. Again, it's not materialistic. It's that when somebody thinks about me, I receive it, I feel love, and that's my love language. If you want to get to me, you want me to love you, you want to love me, that's the way you open up my heart. For Jameer, he scored extremely high with acts of service. Yeah. So that means that in order to love him the right way that he wants to be loved, you need to be able to do acts of service, ease the burden, help him cut the grass, bring him tea when he's done cutting the grass, or just give him a massage. Any acts of service for him will make him open up his heart to you. Right. So again, please, guys, if you're struggling in any relationship, you don't even have to be struggling. Take this quiz because it'll help in every relationship, not just marriages, but if you're a new parent and you want to know how to love your child, if you want to know how to love your friends and friends vice versa, your mom, whatever. If you want to improve in your relationships, you should take that quiz, and you should encourage others to take it as well.
Yeah, and even if you're single, I mean, this will give you an idea of just letting someone know when they're trying to date you what type of things you're into.
That's good.
It's preparation.
That's good.
I mean? I wouldn't be opposed to someone giving me some insight, before I.
All my single ladies. Like my single people, men and women, it's prep season. You get what I'm saying? You can't just expect to find the right one and fall deep in love. You got to prepare yourself.
Yeah, and then you kind of rob them of the opportunity of knowing what you like. That's crazy. Why would you do that? You're setting yourself up for failure, essentially. So
know how you love and know how to communicate what you love and how you want to be loved. You know, there's a golden rule. The golden rule is to treat others as you want to be treated. But then the platinum rule says treat others the way they want to be treated.
Yeah. So, babe, let's go ahead and introduce the people to the 5 love languages, and then you guys can go on over to that website and check it out.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Words of affirmation. Again, Jameer scored very high on that as well. That means that he prefers to hear compliments. And you done a great job, babe. You look handsome today. Yeah. So if you score high in words for affirmation, that's what it takes to open up your heart and your love language.
Number 2.
Receiving gifts. That is where I scored number 1. And again, this has nothing to do with materialistic things or that you're shallow. It just means you really feel love when someone takes time to think about you and put thought behind the gift that they're giving to you.
Number 3.
Physical touch. That is self-explanatory, physical touch. I would have promised y'all I thought that would have been his number 1 because he got his hand. He can't keep his hands off me, girl. But physical touch is people who enjoy touching. Again, that's not only in a sexual manner, because it could be in a workplace where you have a team and a couple members on your team really enjoy it when you come and give them a fist bump. Hey, good job. Or pat on the back. Good job. People feel love and respond to that. So it doesn't only have to do with sexual, but physical touch.
Don't go groping your coworkers.
Please don't do that.
Number 4.
Quality time. That is another one that's self-explanatory. Yeah. Some people open up their heart and speak a love language of quality time. So when you take time and talk to them and just sit in their presence, they feel love. Quality time.
Number 5.
Acts of service. Again, I told you guys about this one. That's where he scored really high. That's when a person enjoys when you help ease the burden. Just help them out, help them fold clothes, or, just be there as someone that's helping in any act of service.
And there you have it, guys.
There you have it.
That's what we offer. Of course, this channel is about adding value to you guys' lives, and hopefully you can benefit from what we've benefited from.
Yes, learn your love language, because I be like, ¿qué tú quieres, papi chulo?
But anyway, guys, that's our
Jameer!